Yo, tube, what's good with it? All right. So taking a look here. All right. So we didn't have too much going on today. We had unemployment claims and we had President Trump speaking earlier this morning. As far as tomorrow goes, we do have PMI, which is nice. So PMI, that'll be a good one to look out for. I expect us to get some kind of candle off of that. We can trade a data candle. PMI has offered that the last few times. So let's talk about the price action today. So this was horrible. This was a very bad price action today. This is the worst price action I've seen this year for sure. So come into the day. All right, coming into the day, we're looking like this. All right. Looking like this. We're rallying. Right, opening bell. We tap into this buy side. That was the obvious draw. Okay. So let me rewind this actually a little bit more here. Yeah. So right after we took buy side, you just have to just be aware of what we're tapping into. So the PD arrays and all that other stuff. So we tapped into a significant high up here. Okay. We also had SMT at the highs. All right. Trading in a fat premium. Okay. And then we had this expansion shit all night doing Asia and London. I believe both sessions. Mostly Asia. Okay. And so when you have that, you're going to naturally favor more of the downside. Now, when I came into the day, I was favoring the downside, at least for some kind of momentary pullback. It just needs it. So we come into the day, and then we get an immediate launch at open. Right. We formed that initial fair value gap, and then, price held that fair value gap pretty much the rest of the day. One setup that I was noting earlier today were these equal lows. I had these in mind the entire day, and we fucking hit it literally right after the bell. Okay. So it was a really weird day. Another thing to note is that price fell short of buy side here. We did, however, tap this level, but we fell short of the external high. So it was just a very trappy day. Because coming in like this, right? In an efficient market, if we're already moving like this, we should go all the way to here. No problem. And so the fact that we came short of that just already raised a lot of flags, and then we just did this hairball dancing around bullshit. No efficient price action. Just absolute ass cheeks. It was horrible. So that's one we can chalk up. Hopefully PMI gives us some things. There is some fairly attractive low resistance liquidity down here that I was also watching all morning. I was just really wanting to dump this morning. Everything looked prime for it. You had equal lows. We also have these equal lows down here, which are extremely clean. Right. But I'm just noting those for now. I'm not really going to give them too much love unless we start to pull back that way, which that's pretty steep of a discount. I'm going to go one day at a time. Okay. So here's where we're currently at. Finally retapped into that 5-minute fair value gap, which we held all day. All right. This is kind of where we're at. And go from here. I would like to see us run this. That'd be nice. Okay, and then going into tomorrow as well, just be on the lookout for whatever candle we get from PMI. That could be an opportunity for an A+ setup, baby. Like this video. If you don't like it, man, if you can't even hit the fucking like button, how the fuck you gonna hit the buy or sell button? VO. I shorted and thought I was gonna get blown out. Exited this evening for a decent profit. Yeah, I traded evals today. I was not feeling this. And I traded evals, and then one of the evals got clapped, but it's still alive. I just hit my DLL, my daily loss on it, but I shouldn't have been trading minis. Hindsight, but it was my eval, so it's all good. We'll make that back, no problem. Especially if tomorrow can make up for today, or really the rest of this week. So we have 2 more days. Bitcoin. This thing looks like it's in go mode. I've been saying for a little bit now. I do think we've put in, like when we swept this low down here, and then just smoked that, right? Had that breaker, just went. This suggests to me that we're in the middle of the next leg. So I like the way it's currently looking. We'll see if that holds true. Ethereum as well looks fine. Solana again. Expansion move up. Consolidation. I'm thinking expansion move next. Same with XRP. Expansion move up to all-time highs. Consolidation at all-time highs. I'm anticipating expansion move up. And it's all lining up with Bitcoin. Looks good, huh? Don't say I didn't tell you so, bruh. Yeah, I was full port short. I did get one lot right at the top, so I think that's what saved me. My average was 61.22. Oh, you were short in ES? Well, I didn't watch ES today. ES might have been a little bit better price action. I doubt it, but... yeah, let me take a look at ES here. I never chart this thing up, man. I just don't trade this fucking trash. Nah, it's whatever hits. Guess I really didn't need to draw that in. I can tell where it's at. Buy side. Clean equal lows. Yeah, downside's looking even better for tomorrow now. Let's go, man. I just hope it doesn't fucking happen overnight. Low resistance liquidity. Equal lows. This is pretty much a big ass inverse fair value gap here. I'm sure. Depends on what you wanted to mark, so I guess like that's valid right there. There's just no fucking, I don't like when there's no PD array that we're tapping into. Like, this just felt like such a random spot today. And that told me that price was just highly inefficient. So this looks pretty good. And then you line that up with NQ. Right. Yeah, they both have low resistance liquidity. Actually, it's already tapped into it on ES. NQ still has all this low resistance liquidity here to run. Currently holding that in balance. There's SMT right here. If you want to note that, I would give it with a grain of salt just because it's the after hours. Like, who gives a fuck? But if you want to note that. Let's see. There's just the thing I hate about this price action is there's no sibbies. Like there's no there's no inefficiencies. Like there's nothing for like price to really go run. I mean, well, obviously you have the highs. So I mean, but besides that, there's no fair value gaps, which is kind of odd, but not crazy. I mean, you have the low resistance liquidity spread out throughout here. Oh, there's a good one right there. We're pretty much the move started on that 5 minute. So, okay, now I take that back. I guess the 1 minute looks a little more deceiving. Man, this is fucking horrible price action. This is so bad. Like, dude, on social media, like, easy way to tell who knows their shit is motherfuckers who like people who made money today, bro. They were either just fortunate that their strategy worked out and they actually had a setup in this kind of price action, or they got lucky because this price action was horrible. Like price action is price action. It doesn't matter what your strategy is. Okay, not always true, but you can find strategies where it doesn't require bias or anything, and you have fixed, it's very mechanical, fixed R to R or something like that. So it's not impossible. But if you at least trade, at least with my strategies, and if you trade a lot of ICT, like this is pretty doo-doo. I just didn't really see shit. It's not good. This is what it is. Irvin, what's good, brother? We tapped the breakdown candle high from 1218. Oh yeah, I'm sure some order block here, right? Could never see it. I always have to flip it. Right there, right? I think I marked that right. Bearish order block. I just don't observe those PD arrays enough. I need to watch them more. But I guess, you could also argue the fair value gap too. I mean, there's so many things you can look at. It just depends on how you want to add your flavor. But there's a massive imbalance here, and we held to the top of that. So you can talk about that too. The fuck was this move? I don't remember what that was. What's good? Hit that like, and I'll cover some stocks, man. I need to see. I mean, there's 11 viewers. I should see 11 likes. It's that simple. I need 10 likes at least. Which is where my damn short level was to begin. I started buying it. TA good, execution bad. You thought this you thought this PA was good, bro? It's been like a year since I've watched your vids. Cool to see you trade ICT. I trade ICT with a mix of my own strat using fixed range volume profile. Fixed range volume profile. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Good to have you back. I'm gonna start YouTubing again. I'll probably mostly be doing lives, and then I'll throw in. My goal is to do like one to two videos a week. So if you guys have any ideas of topics you want me to cover, let me know. If not, I'll probably just start slowly releasing ICT videos. I'll just do, back testing videos, or I'll do videos on some topics, but I'm not going to give too much sauce in those videos because I'll reserve that for the Discord. But we can do I can do like high level SMT divergence videos or some shit. Yeah, I don't use volume profile. I used to use volume profile a long time ago, but with ICT, I just use I use fair value gaps a lot. I use all this shit. Fair value gaps. I don't use order blocks that much, but I always note them, especially if they're higher time frame order blocks. Just yeah, equal highs, equal low, all that. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Change of state, delivery, market maker models. Never got into propulsion blocks. Low resistance liquidity runs, turtle soup. CRT is something I'm learning now. I'm trying to pick up on it. I just learned it though, so I need to back test it more. SMT divergence, already mentioned that. Yeah, what else do you guys use? What do you guys use in your trading? Welcome back, brother. Good to have you next. TSK, Tesla. What about them, bro? 1218 was what do you want me to cover, Sunshine? What do you stock trading them or what? You're in options? 1218 was FOMC. Smash that like button, bro. Smash it. 1218 was FOMC. I wonder if that was that the first rate cut, maybe? It's a massive move. No, that can't be the first. We started rate cutting, I thought, like fucking September last year. Yeah, no, we started rate cutting in September last year, so I don't know what that was. I can't remember this move. I think I caught along here, though. If you guys want to back test with me a little bit. Man, these moves are nice. Oh, my Lord. I think I caught a trade this day. This looks familiar. This looks like something I would have traded. I would have gotten in here somewhere. I just use POC and then combined with some ICT PD arrays, I almost always target 7 points, so they tend to work quickly. You target 7 points? Holy shit. Bro, you are a scalper. Dude, if it's consistent, run it, bro. Run it. If you can consistently get 7 points a day and then copy trade that, bro, that's silly money. I probably average about 30 to 70 points a day, 30 to 100. It just depends. It depends on the day. My trades on average are probably 30-point moves, 30 to 50. If I get anything past like, if I get a trade that's like 60 to 70 points, then it's just a very efficient market usually. And I just fucking caught the top or the bottom very well. Like I caught 190 points yesterday. So it just depends. Plus it's a mix of micros and minis and different accounts. So I do multi-time frame mixed with volume profile, RSD, MACD, Bollinger Band. Damn, bro, use all that shit, bro. You a machine, bro. Yeah, dude, I don't even use volume. I use nothing. I don't use any indicators. I just use raw chart. There is an indicator I'll use for finding the search and destroy profiles or seek and destroy profiles. I just reference it. I don't really use it that much. Other than that, this is always my chart. The only time I may check volume rarely is with like maybe some options. Yeah. Because you want liquid options chains. Unless you're trading SPY or QQQ, then you're straight. Yeah, multi-time frame. Yeah, I typically trade on the first 5 here. I trade on the 15-second, the 30-second, the 1 minute, the 2 minute, and the 3 minute. Usually, that's usually where I find my entries, and then all the other time frames is just where I find my context. So this is what I'll use. You have very much high win rate, fit my personality of trading. Yeah, that's good, bro. Yeah, I used to only catch like 10-point moves. Um, and then I don't know. As I started to understand price a little bit more, I was like, man, I'm missing a lot of meat on this bone, dude. Because of, those fucking 70-point move days, bro. Like those are big dubs, bro, and you'll have them once in a while. And so I was sick of catching like 10 points out of the 70s. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's eat, bro. Yeah, it's quite a bit, but it's what I base my algo on. It's not that much. That's all the like standard shit. Never got into Bollinger Bands, but I used to use MACD, RSI, and volume profile. RSI divergences, I used to use that. MACD, that's a momentum indicator. What does it stand for? Moving average convergence divergence. I still got it, baby. You thought I forgot, huh? Fuck out of here. Relative strength index, volume profile. Volume profile is nice because you can see like those peaks and valleys. So you can kind of see like, because usually where those values are, that's like a liquidity gap or something. So it'll just pretty much where those values are, bro, is like where fair value gaps are. Like when you're looking at volume profiles. There's one thing I've kind of noticed. So it's like jumping liquidity from one bump to another. So it's all about consistency. It doesn't matter how you trade. Everybody has their own style. I have my own style. I trade ICT, boom, and then I trade certain stuff from ICT. I just combine all of his concepts, and then there's a couple edges that I trade within it. But it's all about being consistent and surviving. That via risk management. Psychology is, you get to a point where you get burned so much that you just don't even feel it no more, dude. And then your psychology's on point then. Depends. Everybody's built different, but man, that's always been a hurdle, dude. Like today, like there's a bunch of things I've done over the years to help with that. Like you see the color of my candles. That's an easy trick a lot of people do. I don't even look at my my profit. I don't look at my P&L. I just follow the process. I follow the process. The reward follows the process. Right? People focus too much on the reward first, and then the process after, and then that's why they don't make money. That's why they can't make money. They just get stuck. Focus on the process. The reward's gonna follow. I promise you. So I just show ticks. That's really it. Ticks, points, whatever you want to call it. Ticks is there's 4 ticks in a point. I wish you could just see points. I like points more, but it is what it is. Yeah, high win rate is everything too. Win rate is big. That's a big topic. If you have a really good win rate, then you can be a lot more graceful with risk to reward and dynamic with it as well. I've never been a big fan of fixed risk to reward. I think it's bullshit. I don't know. I've never been a fixed risk to reward unless it's like an algo or something or a strategy you have, fine, whatever. But like if you have a fixed risk to reward, that just tells me you don't understand what price is doing. Like you don't understand where it's going. Like so that's where people miss some of the meat on the bone, right? If you understand what price is doing, all you need to do is just try to get in while it's happening or about to happen, right? And I know that sounds common sense, but that's really what it is. If you have conviction and understand what price is really where it's trying to go, why it's trying to go there, then all you got to do is catch, a move on the way. Wait till it makes a pit stop on the way to the train station. You jump on that train, dude. That's it. Because you ain't going to be on the trade the entire ride. I mean, some people can, and I've done it a handful of times, but it's impossible. You're never gonna catch the exact bottom or the exact top. It's just not possible. You can get really fucking good and get close over time. But yeah, that's all it is. That's how I find any of my setups. It's all anticipation. Where should I see setups? Why should I see setups here? That's all it really is. And then I fucking perk up, focus in like a sniper in my ghillie suit, and then I have a few bullets that I can fire, and we'll see what we hit. Right? Sometimes I don't fire any. Sometimes I use all my bullets and none of them hit. But you only have a handful, so you should treat it like very selectively, right? Quality over quantity. That pink mist shot. That shot was horrible. Let's see. You never heard of ICT? It's Inner Circle Trader. It's just some guy basically, he took smart money concepts and then like a lot of other fucking shit, and he made it concise. He balled it all up and made it concise and available to the public. And then he coined like terms on it. Like he coined terms and shit like, you know, like, and all that other shit, like order blocks. Like he said he came up with order blocks. Maybe he probably did. He probably came up with that term. But like an order block is probably the exact same fucking thing as like XYZ. But he just kind of put his little flavor on it. And so, but hey, he's really unlocked the third eye of the trading world, man. Like ICT, man, it was a big leap for me because I've traded everything. I've traded small cap, mid caps, micros, penny stock, same thing, options, crypto, forex, futures, okay? And I've seen a bunch of strategies. I've tried it all. I've tried a bunch of indicators, but this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Like, it's one of those things, like, you literally open a third eye. Like, it's crazy. Like, you won't believe it till you see it kind of shit. And then when it starts clicking for you, you're like, holy fuck. Like, what the fuck? That's actually what price is doing. Like, this thing's like it's like a living organism. It's crazy. Or whatever analogy you want to use. All right. Risk to reward is dumb, ride the wave. Yeah, I mean, to an extent. Like, I always measure risk to reward, but I don't always, like, it's not usually make or break for my trade. And I can kind of eyeball risk to reward too. Like, if I see if I can find this trade I took yesterday. So I took a trade right here yesterday, and I targeted that high. Stops were probably about here. So I can eyeball, like, that's a good risk to reward. Like, in my mind, if this is my PT, like, I can already kind of eyeball that. All right, especially if I'm getting in, like, let's say down here. I'd say further down, actually. Let's say I get in, like, right there, right? I can tell already, like, that's going to be a good risk to reward. And then I'll just give it a quick glance. All right, 2. Okay, 2 is really good. 2 is fantastic. That'll like 2 or greater over time is really going to, like, really help you, like, succeed in trading, because you're going to have more bigger wins and smaller losses over time. And so, yeah. And then if you get in here, then you can kind of say, hey, you know, the risk reward isn't this good, but based on a lot of back testing, I know this is a high win rate strategy, so I'm going to go for it. Okay. All right, y'all. What do you guys got? You guys have any questions? Short and sweet tonight again. I'm not pessimistic. I mean, the market looks bullish as fuck. I mean, Trump is about to send this motherfucker sky high, my dude. The market looks very bullish. I mean, crypto looks bullish as fuck. The market looks bullish as fuck. We ain't going nowhere. They don't know me, son. So with that alone, I have optimism. In the near term, it's hard to get a read. But I'd favor at least some kind of pullback before continuing higher. All right. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all I got tonight. If you don't have anything, you're bearish. You're a big bear. Bro, why are you bearish, bro? Listen, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We're going. we're gonna have new all-time highs. We're on our way to all-time highs right now. If we don't go to all-time highs, I'll beat my own ass. Now, in the near term, can we pull back? For sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we are in a fat-ass premium right now. We need to pull back. So that's where I would like to catch a short if I can. Please. Please, bruh. I've been like permabull lately. And I thought today was a good day to catch a short, and it honestly looked like it. I mean, this looks like an A+ opportunity here, and price action was just absolute doggy doo-doo shit turd. This was a trade that I took. Right. Delivering off that imbalance, failure swing, and then you have equal lows below. Like this is a high quality trade right here. This is a high quality setup. I mean, this is an A grade setup for sure. I wouldn't give it an A+, but it's A grade. Really, really good, right? Clean equal lows. Obvious draw on liquidity. Failure swing. Rejecting a premium imbalance. Looks good, right? I would have expected something like this on an efficient day, and then I would have expected us to soup this, honestly, and then keep going higher. That is horribly looking. That's what I would have expected on an efficient day. And then that's another long right there. So I would have shorted this down to here and then caught a long here. And if you think I'm capping, you'll see me do it someday if you're around me enough. Big bear, bro. You crazy, bro. You crazy for being a bear right now, man. Maybe right now it's not crazy. But a couple weeks out, it's crazy. All right, BO, we'll see. We'll see who wins the battle, all right? This is posted on YouTube publicly. Just remember, January 22nd. We'll check back. We'll check back in a few weeks. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap up the stream. Y'all have a fantastic night. Make sure you get good habits in this week and try to make yourself 1% better every single day. Get your ass up in the morning as well. You have a fantastic day. Let's get it. Gang.